everybody, it's me again, Tracy, with another DIY. Somebody wants a tumbler, a glitter tumbler, and I've never done it before. So, since I have to make one anyway, I'm going to do a tutorial on it. In case y'all like it, in case y'all come out right. If it come out right, then it's a win-win for me and everybody else who asked me to make a glitter tumbler. Because them glitter sheets cost a lot of money. So I'm going to use this. And the only thing I can think of it is my favorite Mod Podge. I'd like to say thank you for everybody for subscribing to my channel. Signing up for my Facebook page, Crafting Together as One. Everybody's doing some beautiful work on there. Y'all making that money. Get that money. So we're going to go ahead and attempt to do this. If I make a mistake, y'all learn from me. So I'm going to start with Mod Podge. Like I say, I'm always about that Mod Podge. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel, like, and ring the bell. Some people are missing the videos. Say they didn't even know I had so many videos on there. I've been trying to bust them up for y'all and get them videos on there. But some people say they haven't seen them. You haven't seen them because you haven't ring the bell. You haven't gotten that notification. You got to get that notification to let you know when something is being posted. So I'm going to do an attempt on a bling cup. But that's all they want is a bling cup. My first attempt on the bling cup. Let me add some more Mod Podge. I mean, I say Mod Podge everything. If it can be Mod Podge, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Mod Podge the hell out of everything. Everything going to be Mod Podge. So I'm going to put this on here with this Mod Podge glue. And y'all already know that this might not stick because I'm only using Mod Podge glue. But that's where you come in at letting it dry before you put the resin on it. If you put enough Mod Podge on anything, it'll stick. Look at that. I'm just going to glump it on there. It's going to come through, but because of the Mod Podge is going to dry clear anyway. So, why not just clump it up anyway? Because once I add the resin on this, I need for this to stay. Oh, look at it. The whole thing falling off. Hey, pay attention, people like me. We're not paying no attention. You're not paying attention. Let me get my thing out of here. Something got to help me out. Okay, hey, it's better. There's always a way. Put it on there and hold it in place. That's what we're going to do. And then we're going to add some more Mod Podge. So if you haven't seen the video for this plastic tubing that I learned how to do a few years ago when I first started crafting, about 4 years, I made this out of the pool noodle. So y'all going to get that because this is like a real big thing. You're going to need that when you put them gems on there. So I got my Mod Podge on here. I need for it to glue in place because once it glue in place, then I know the next step will be adding that resin on there. So I got me some tape. So make sure y'all got your Mod Podge paintbrush and some tape because this tape is going to help hold it together until the Mod Podge done. Now, I'm sure there's a whole lot of other videos out there where people doing things differently from me. But like my DIY is about saving time and doing it my way. My way get me money. If y'all like my way, it get you some money too. People want these cups. After this cup dry, after I put the resin on this cup and everything and it dry, it's going to be really pretty. I'm using rose gold on top of the pink. I think it's going to be nice. We put the layer on there. This bling only come from Dollar Tree. So you don't have to worry about spending a whole lot of money because this whole project only going to cost you maybe $2. $2 plus the cup. That's it. And this cup cost me $7. So I ain't lost no money. And when I finish, I might even put a word on here. Put a quote on it or something. Or if once the resin dry flat enough, I will I can see myself on top of that flat resin once it dry. It's putting a word on here or a picture a picture on here, like a silhouette of a girl on here, and then put gems on top of it. Add a whole nother something to it, you know? It can be done. I try to make everything possible because everything can be done with Mod Podge. They were like Tracey crazy, her damn Mod Podge. They turn around, she Mod Podge. That's why I got a whole gallon of it. That's why y'all need to get a whole gallon of it, because everything needs to be Mod Podge. If I can Mod Podge everything in the house to make sure it don't fall apart, I will Mod Podge it. But basically, I'm only using the Mod Podge to hold this together because it's going to dry clear. That's the idea I got in my head. Now, everybody do it different. So, I basically need it to make sure it's going to dry clear. And this tape is just to hold it in place because I'm believing that the tape will still help this Mod Podge hold together. Now, when you put this on, make sure it line up because you don't want it not to line up. So that don't look too bad. As long as it line up, it should be good, right? What y'all think? Y'all thinking it might be a hit that I'm actually going to do me a tumbler and hold it together with Mod Podge? Because basically, all we're doing is trying to hold it together by using the Mod Podge. We're not going to keep the tape on it and all that. But we want to make sure it stay together. So if it actually does dry, it'll dry, you know, on it together. But that's all. So I'm learning. We're all going to learn together what we're going to do with these cups. Because people want the bling cups. Just make sure everything lining up when you do it. You don't want gaps. You want to look like you used one big sheet when you probably didn't. That's the whole thing. Trick the eye. So, let me add some more tape because I want this thing to stay down. And the tape not really sticking like it should. But I'm not going to sit up here and do an order for somebody and have to E6000 this thing. E6000 stinks. And I don't want to use too much E6000 when it smells. So I'm just going to do this as I go along. I'm learning. Y'all going to learn today with me. But that's all. I just come up with some ideas on learning. I'm going to let this dry. Let this dry. And then I wanted to go around the crease of the cup. So I'm going to add something else to help that glue hold to them gems to hold to the cup. That bling wrap. That bling wrap needs to tie around the top. See how this top part right here? Top part needs to be whole. Well, I got some ribbon. And I'm going to take some ribbon, put it in that crease to hold this down. Y'all got me? The glue will hold that in place. And then I'm going to take the scissors and cut this last row off here because we're not going to need that. But if the ribbon hold that in place, it's going to actually turn out really nice because it's looking nice already. Where my scissors go? Oh, wow. Don't y'all think this looking good already? Look at that. Just a little simple little tricks. Let me cut this roll off up here. Hopefully I can get it off without messing up. Just taking one roll off because I don't want it to overflow on the top and this little piece be hanging out, so we don't want that. So cut yours better than me. Make sure it's not over the top, but I'm liking this. Hey, whoever want this cup, whoever ordered this cup, I might have to keep this one for myself. You know how we is, y'all. When we make something and it looks so nice, we like, oh, we're going to keep that for our own self. Yes. I might just keep it for my own self, make them another one. Maybe the first one is the best one. And the best one I want to keep for myself. That's just how it is sometimes. But I'll think about it. I don't really carry a thermos around with me. That's a summer thing. Alright, so I think I might be on to something. What y'all think? So now all this is already tied off. So when I put the resin on it, being that the glue is going to stick it in place, there's no gaps. Everything's looking pretty good. The tape is holding it. So I'm going to come back and let this dry in front of the fan for a little bit until I don't see the glue anymore. Once I don't see the glue, I'm going to start pulling the tape off. And if the tape comes off easily and everything is in place, OMG, it's going to be time to add the resin on it. I got everything lined up. And hopefully, if I put a nice thick enough layer of resin on here, this joint going to be pretty. Hey, I can't wait, y'all. I'll be back. So I decided to put my bling cup on the spinner that I made with the parts from Amazon, and the tubing comes from Home Depot. So as it spins, you can still see some glue, but it's actually drying because I have the fan on blowing it dry. So I'm going to let this dry for a little bit, and then I'm going to pull some tape off, and if the tape still, if bling's still coming off, then I'm going to add some more glue probably on the outside. But until then, I'm going to give this about 5 minutes, and then I'll be back. And if the tape is holding on, then the next step is to add some resin. And that is a quick DIY for bling cup. Sorry in the beginning I said it was a glitter cup, but sometimes, you know, working night shift, your mind ain't never gonna be right. So so my mind ain't right all the time, so I'll be saying things that they ain't supposed to be saying. So this is not a glitter cup, this is a bling cup. Y'all see it? It's bling. Once I put the resin on it, it should dry. You can still see some of the glues, but it's drying up pretty fast. But I'm gonna give it some time. I'm not gonna rush, because when you rush things, it's gonna fall apart. Because we want this to be nice, because I only want to do it one time and give it to the person. So I'll be back. All right, everybody, I'm back now, and here is the test. Here is what I want to see if it actually did work, because I watch other people do these tumblers, and I don't know. Sometimes too much is too much. I don't have patience. I need to do everything in a shortcut manner. So I let it dry. It look like it's dry enough. Everything is lined up. Well, almost lined up, but I'm not using a whole sheet, so it's not going to be perfect because I have to put it in 2 parts. But so I'm going to take this tape off and actually see if it dried enough to hold it on there. And it's just some clear little thin tape. It's not nothing serious. No, nothing that's going to pull it off. Just some clear tape. So we're going to do this together to see if it's holding in place. So I got a little small gap here in the back. Not really. It's not as tight as the other one. So I'm going to push on it and see what happens. Okay, well that's looking good. Let me take this part off and see if the actually top part actually stuck on there. Hey, it did. Okay, Tracey, look at that. It actually went into the grooves of the cup because I added that string on there. All right, let's go finish the rest of it. Take some of this off. We're going to mix some resin. And I want to see if this is going to be a success. Because if it is, I'm going to get me some 12-inch sheets, some 12 by 12 sheets. And I'm going to do these cups. And this joint going to come out nice. You can still see some glue in there, but it's going to dry. I think I did pretty good. I still see glue, so I'm going to let it dry a little bit longer, and then I'm going to come back and add some resin. So far, it's a big hit. It's going to be a big hit. It's a simple, easy way of putting this bling on. So I'll be back. So I'll let it dry some more. Basically all the white is gone except for that little teeny bit right there, but I think it's ready to put the resin on there. Like I said, this is my first time making a cup this size for anybody. I really don't do cups like that. I only do the mugs, but they asked for it, so they're gonna get it, and I'm gonna do my best on it. But I'm gonna add this resin. Is already mixed up. I got a whole big cup of it because I don't know how much I have, and then I have protection for my table. And you can get these in the description. We'll have where you can get the gloves from, and the bling wrap come from the dollar store. So this the fun part of it. I'm gonna play with this nasty stuff here. Let me see. This, hey, it might work. You never know. Not sure how they did it. I didn't watch the videos to find out if this is the proper way. But as of now, it's gonna be my way of doing this bling cup, because I'm gonna make my mess and my mistakes. And if it turned out nice, then this would be a good idea for everybody to do it simple. And if it's already done out there, then that's a good thing too. And it's actually smooth. Like I'm actually making it, it's actually turning smooth, which is a good thing because you want it smooth so you can add the vinyl or something on there. I might add some vinyl on there, like a name or something. So this is going to be nice. It's going to be nice. I love learning new stuff. I'm not going to buy nothing else though. I had to add those teddy bears to the basement until I get around to it. But so far, I'm liking this cup. It's looking like, oh, I spilled some. Don't spill none on your lid, because then you won't be able to get the top off. Look at that. Got a whole glob on there. Got to get that off. The last thing you want to glob up the thing and then you can't get the top on. What's the point of doing this cup if you can't get the top on it? So no making a mess. Put this can on. I make sure you wear gloves because this stuff nasty. It feel nasty. I think it's coming out nice. It's filling in all the spaces, not too much gaps on it. I like it. I should have made a bling cup a long time ago. I should have made one a long time ago if it was simple like this. Using that tape to hold it down was, I think it was a nice idea because it actually worked. And then this, once this dry up, that bling ain't moving. You think it's gonna move? That joint ain't moving nowhere. Let me just drip some down in here around the neck. I like this. This is soothing. Soothing. Like I say, I like all your stuff. We're almost at 1,000 people for the group, which is very nice. Hey, don't this look nice? Oh, nice. Pour it. I'll put some name on it when I name or something. But I think it's turning out nice. It's gonna be nice and smooth, so it shouldn't be like thick and bulky on their hand. So I hope they like this cup when I finish. So I would like to say that the Diva Reefs, please be mindful of the pictures that you're using. They don't belong to us because of the copyright laws. I was looking for something on Etsy and I seen somebody done post all them Diva Reefs on Etsy with that face in it that everybody was sharing, which don't belong to us. You can use it for your personal use, you know. What you do with it, But to put it on Etsy, for somebody to notice it and say, well, that's my picture that I did, That sound like somebody might be getting sued or a problem. So I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna put it on Etsy. Y'all like this? Don't y'all think this came out nice? And when I tell you it's smooth, like once it's clear and dry, you're not gonna be able to feel the lumpiness from the diamonds. I think that's a good thing because you don't want to feel the lumpiness from the diamonds. You want to feel so smooth that you can actually put your name on top of it and don't have no problem with it being crunchy, jumpy on your hand, like all crunchy on your fingers and just it hurt your fingers when you use it. It don't feel like that at all. Like it actually feel like I'm just gliding over top of it. Making a lot of mess. I'm just gonna scoop it up and put it on there. Can't be wasting no resin, it costs money. So I was looking over my stuff, right? I went on YouTube to check the comments and things like that. And compared to all the people that like my stuff, there are a few people that's giving me thumbs down. And you know what? And I'm not gonna let that bother me that somebody gave me a thumbs down. Everything not for everybody. You know what I mean? It's not for everybody. But compared to the 30,000 people that saw my front face diva wreath, already up to 30,000 people. So if I got 5 people who don't like it and give me thumbs down, I'm not even going to get upset with you. I'm just going to apologize. Sorry you don't like it. Maybe you'll like somebody else's video. But them same ones who probably give me thumbs down, the ones that's on my phone calling me, asking me for a picture. Y'all know how it is. All right, well, this mess is done. I'm going to, ew. It's dripping on my clothes. I don't like this stuff. It's really nasty. But this is gone somewhere so it can spin. I'm not sure if I want to leave it in my room because in about 30 minutes it's going to stink. And my grandbaby might be over later. I'm not sure. But, all right. So, it looks like it's going to be something that we can do. Well, this is my first time trying it and I look like I did pretty good. I'm going to come back when it dried completely, which will be 8 hours to 10 hours from now. When I finish this video, it will be uploaded tomorrow. I hope you like it. So, I'm back. It's been several hours, and the cup is now dry. And it's looking pretty good. But it worked out pretty good. You actually can Mod Podge to hold this glitter down. Once you put this on, this nice coat on it, so you can put words on it and stuff like that. But I think it turned out really nice. So y'all done learn how to put the paper on it, put the fabric on it, and now you can put bling on it on the whole cup. OMG. It's been, I think it's been since morning, since I started this morning. It's been, but here you go. Thanks for watching my video. Please like and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you in my group, Crafting Together as One. Sign in for my group. My Facebook friend requests are very full. And I don't know if they're letting me put any more in it, but sign up for the group so you can answer all your questions. Crafting Together as One is the group. Everybody can post their links to their business, their YouTubes, or whatever they like. They can post it in my group. Don't be upset if I don't get to y'all right away and upload y'all, accept y'all things, because I'll be doing tutorials and I'm using my phone for my tutorial. So I can't turn my phone off just to make sure everybody's thing get approved. It's going to take time. I only got one phone. But yes, this turned out very nice. Let me see y'all mugs with y'all vinyl on. I'm going to put some vinyl on here. You know, I'm going to think about it. But at least it worked. Thanks for watching my video.